guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, LR Physical Cell and the Cell Juniors have gotten their EZA. This is a very important EZA because remember that LR Cell has recently dropped. You know, he's one of the best units in the game. He has one of the best teams in the game. Androids is just a ridiculous team, right? Now, this cell, basically all the other cells are pretty unimpressive. Outside of this guy can be very, very solid. And then depending upon the situation, I think this perfect cell is actually good enough to be run in a lot of tough events, actually. But it's just like, you know, use him wisely, right? So Cell needed help. So they gave the physical LR Cell an EZA. I think they did a pretty good job with him. I could see myself using him up and down the red zone on a lot of, you know, powerful teams and stuff like that. He is going to be a lot better next to another perfect cell. One of the main reasons for this is his links. I should give him equips. Yeah, this guy is good. Actually, do I want to change his spread too? After this first run, I'm definitely going to give him equips. I might give him more additionals because he heals on that 12 key, which could be very effective. But this cell's link set, right? He has Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Ultimate Life Form, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Gentleman gives 2 key and 10% defense. Big Bad Bosses, 25% defense. Shocking Speed, 5% defense. Ultimate Life Form, 10% defense. So it's like if we're pairing this cell next to another one of these powerful cells, in particular a perfect cell, right? Because perfect cells are the ones that have Gentleman, as we can see in here, all the different perfect cells. And then perfect cells are also the ones that have ultimate life form as well, as you guys can see. So it's like if we're going to pair this guy with another perfect cell, I think he's going to be very, very impactful and very impressive. Because like, look at this. So we're at 290k defense at the start right here. Cell gets 60% on super, and then another 60% on his 18 key super. So the amount of defense we have is just insane. This is a golden opening rotation. We have 6 out of 7. Only legendary power is not active. We have a huge amount of support. We are going up against one enemy, because against one enemy, Cell gets the extra 60% defense on 18 key, and then plus 3 key. It's going to be interesting to see. I think Cell's damage is going to be more impressive when we're going up against multiple enemies, right? Because, you know, Cell gets 1 key and 30% attack per enemy. But I could see this guy being very effective. I think this Cell is going to definitely be a little bit more powerful in World Tournament runs. He's going to be a little bit more stronger in there, too. What are we at right here? 8.24 turn 1. Now, his defense. What was his defense right there? Like 600k, 550k or something like that? Because, you know, he basically got 60% twice. I don't know. He looks good. Because it's like, if you're breaking like 500k defense with an 8 million attack stat, right? Like, I will definitely take that. Like, LR Cell is one of the best units in the game. He needs help. I actually think this is a good enough option, right? In the toughest fights, in Red Zone Broly, Red Zone Omega, fights like this. I think that this LR Physical Cell is going to be good enough to go in there. So I think they did a pretty good job. I do. I think the major thing you want is at least to be able to tank normal attacks from the Red Zone bosses, which is a tall task, right? Because I think against AGL Broly, you need 400k defense, and then against Omega Shenron, you need 450k defense. But, like, those are sort of the magic numbers we're looking for. That's not enough to tank a super attack from those kids. Like, AGL Broly's probably still going to kill you. But at least you could tank normals, right? And, you know, and then at that point, it's like, hopefully he just doesn't catch you, right? Is kind of the thing. All right. So in this turn, we're going to have slightly less links active. No, we have the same thing. Oh, yeah, because this guy's got Ultimate Life Form. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have the same rotation in terms of links, but a little bit less support. Remember that the Tech Perfect Cell, I believe he gives 30% to Extreme Class Allies. And then remember that the second form Cell, he gave 40%. So we don't have him on rotation anymore. All right, so let's see what Cell does this time with one support type unit, but again, we still have the 6 out of 7 links activated. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Our boy Cell right here. I think that the LR Physical Cell is just going to be very powerful. If I want to go additionals for him, you know, because he'll do some good damage, so crits certainly would be helpful. He does greatly raise attack for 1 turn on his 18 key super attack effect, and then he does an AoE and then heals 12% on his 12 key. But like getting that additional for the heal could be very helpful. I do kind of like the idea of that. I don't know if I'm going to change it. Again, after this run, I'm giving him good equips. 7.21, huh? I guess maybe I should... Let's go into a fight where there's going to be a lot of enemies. Yeah, and then let's see what sells damage. Okay, there we go. Got the additional super. He's at 4 million on the 12 key. And then this heals 12%. Right, those heals, if you've got a lot of characters that are healing, that's going to be very helpful. Right, remember that this physical cell, he has ultimate life form, which is giving him 2 key, 3% HP regen, and then 10% attack and defense, right? So it's like you have ultimate life form at the start of turn, giving you the heal, and then on his 12 key super attack, he's giving you the heal as well. Pretty good. Alright guys, so we're here in a second event. I changed Cell's build up slightly, so we're at 17 additional and 15 crit now. These are the equips I gave him. I did have a lot of these crit and attack equips, so I just gave him 1, right? So he's got a little bit of extra firepower from that equip right there. So, alright, let's see what damage we're gonna get. I jumped in here in the metal cooler fight because I wanted to get Cell. We're at 200k defense right there. Again, remember, he's getting 60% twice right there. So his defensively, he should be looking pretty good after he gets, you know, his super attack off. But, you know, if you're going up against one enemy, you really are very heavily incentivized to go for that 18 key super attack because you really do want that extra defense. So here's a 6.46. Oh, I didn't look at his link set, but I think we only had Fierce Battle activated. We didn't have anything else because... 19 and 20, and I don't think that physical super boo, I don't think either of them have shocking speed, right? No, they don't. So the only link we had active right there was Fierce Battle. Alright, now this is kind of unfortunate. I brought LR Cell into this because I wanted to get to this phase right here, where there's the 5 metal coolers, but the issue here is that I think they're pretty much all gonna be dead by the time we get back around. Both cells are around. Oh, brother. Let's see if we could potentially not do a lot of damage. If we incinerate the metal coolers right here, which I think is very possible, what I'm probably going to do is I'll just cut, and we'll come back against a bunch of the metal coolers. I mean, if we could just get like 4 of them alive for next turn, that would be pretty good. Because remember that LR physical cell, he's getting 1 key and 30% attack per enemy. So it's like, you know, if you've got a lot of enemies, he's going to do a lot of damage. I don't think LR Physical Cell is going to be the best World Tournament unit with this buff. I mean, it's definitely giving him a lot of extra damage, because prior to his EZA, it was 1 key, 10% attack. Now it's 1 key and 30% attack. So that is going to allow LR Cell in World Tournament to do, I think, a lot of damage. I think he's going to be hitting very hard in World Tournament, but he's not going to be the best World Tournament unit since it's only going to be 1 super attack that he's doing, right? Unless you get lucky with the additional. That's what makes like LR SCR Broly or like LR Krillin like so good, is the fact that they do multiple super attacks, guaranteed, which is just really what you want. Okay, cool. So we just killed all the metal coolers right here. I mean, I figured this was going to happen. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, one of them survived. Okay. All right, let's see what damage we get for LR Physical Cell right here. We're going to be shy of the 24 key super attack, but that's okay. Just sort of getting some different turns. We have Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, and Fierce Battle activated. 257k defense, so on a lot of these turns, his defense certainly is looking pretty impressive. Let's see what we get right here. So this is 7.82. He's in that range a lot, right? Pretty much all of them that we've seen so far have been in that range. Let me hop back in because, you know, I want Cell to be on a rotation where there's like a bunch of enemies. All right, let's get this turn as well. And we're going to be able to get the golden turn with LR Cell against all 5 enemies, right? 5 enemies is the maximum amount of enemies we could fight without, whatchamacallit, World Tournament being a thing, right? When World Tournament is up, you know, we're able to get, 7 enemies we're able to fight at once. So that's where, you know, Cell's damage is going to kick in a lot. It's good that they didn't give him additional ki from his passive per existing enemy. Otherwise, he wouldn't even be able to get that AoE in World Tournament, right? That's probably one reason why they didn't give him the buffs in that way, right? Like ki from his passive against multiple enemies, because then you wouldn't even be able to AoE with him, right? Because I mean, remember, he gets what, 7 ki, because there's going to be 7 enemies in World Tournament, so you know, it could definitely be an issue. But yeah, Cell's looking good. I mean, he's pretty basic, right? You know, it's not like he's doing anything crazy or anything that extraordinary, but it's just a lot of numbers, I guess I would say, in a good way. And it's like he is fulfilling a need that some of these teams have, right? All right, so here's the turn. So this, I think, is probably going to be the highest attack stat we see from Cell in this video, I believe, right here. This is going to be a mega bomb he's about to do, because we have 6 links activated. We got all, you know, we have everything to legendary power. We got, you know, all this support rocking right here. Cell is getting all the additional damage, right? So, you know, against one enemy, he'd get 30% attack. But now that there's 5, he's at, what, 150% attack? So it's definitely a sizable increase. Let's see the damage here, and then I think we might go fight maybe like Red Zone Baby or something like that. Just sort of see how effective Cell looks, you know, just and kind of like I don't know, like a more natural run or something like that. And he gets up to 11.4. I'll take it. That's pretty good. So if there's a fight with a lot of enemies, Cell's gonna do a lot of damage. So like, I guess if we would take Cell maybe into like the BoJack fight or something like that, Cell would be able to do a lot of additional damage. I guess we could go fight BoJack. BoJack would be an interesting one to go fight right now. We could try that. All right, guys, let's go into a big boy stage. We'll go fight BoJack. We'll see how effectively LR Physical Cell can handle and tangle with BoJack here. All right, now we have an interesting opening rotation. We're gonna have Cell be able to get a lot of links activated. How is Tech Orbs? Perfect. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice right here. And we could seal Zangia. That's 8 orbs right there. Perfect. So we don't have to worry about Zangia supering AGL Cell, which is our #1 concern. And then these are both just 6. Yeah, we'll do this right here. Let's see what Cell... Let's see what his damage looks like. This is just, again, kind of like a very natural turn here in the red zone, right? Let's see what type of damage he can do. Because this opening fight can be a bit tricky. BoJack's minions, they don't do a lot of damage with their normal attacks and stuff like that. They're not really a threat. But it's when they're supering, they could do a lot of damage. Especially if a bunch of them super attack, right? Like, I've got footage of LR Namek Goku being one-shot type neutral right in here. So you got to be very, very careful. The tech androids, they're just different, though. 7.3. Okay, dude, that's no support. That's natural. That's no support right there. Right? We just have them linked up with AGL Cell. What links do we have with AGL Cell? Because I didn't check, did I? We're getting... Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Messenger from the Future, I believe. We have those 4 links activated with First Form Cell, right? The really powerful shit like Gentleman and Ultimate Life Form and stuff like that, those aren't going to kick in until Cell gets to Perfect. I think we could do this. This could be a little bit scary, though. Like, if 16 is not... It would be better to do this. Yeah. Because if 16 is not guarding, he would take a lot of damage right there. But best not to mess around like that. Super Strike Android 16, he can be a fairly helpful character in some of these Red Zone stages. It's like you just have to make sure that the whole team is Android/Cell Saga. Not really so much of an issue with all of the buffs that have dropped on the team. Right, Super 17 is really, really good, though. But typically, if I bring both, I'll just have Super 17 on one rotation, and then Android 16 on the other, right? And then just sort of play defensively, and sort of float AGL Cell and stuff like that. It does tend to work out pretty well. Alright, if AGL Cell wants to go crazy for us and get us to BoJack faster, that's good. Now, Physical Cell, we're going to be looking good. When BoJack shows up, he does a lot of damage. But he is int, right? So we're gonna be fine. You know, because Cell's physical, obviously, so we'll be able to do a lot of damage. We have everything activated here except for Shocking Speed. Shocking Speed is our one link not activated. I'm going to go ahead and hit Beto. Let's just slow him down a little bit there. Looks like we're going to be shy of our 18-key super attack. That's okay. That's all right. Because we are going to be able to take advantage of the AoE, I guess. And then in LR Cell's got a pretty good rotation. So 212k. Remember that physical Cell, he's only getting 60% defense once here. He's not getting the extra 60% since there's 2 enemies, right? So it's like you trade off defense for damage when there's a lot of enemies. Yeah, the androids, they're just the thing about this android team is like with 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 around, like it's just you just have so much like extra like wiggle room. Like you just have so much extra chances to survive and do good just because of how powerful those characters are, all the utility that they have and stuff like that, right? All right, we should be able to take out Beto here. We should be able to. Good chance. We might see into LR Cell's transformation too. No, we didn't even take him out. Damn it. All right. Remember that when we get to the final phase of BoJack too, by the way, that he does lock and seal every single turn. I did actually bring a Senzu, I brought a Dende. Dendes and Senzus, they have the same effect, right? Which is that they'll heal you and they'll cure any status effects that are applied. So, you know, if we get one of these units locked into a slot 1 that I don't want, we can sort of like fix that, right? And not really have to worry about anything. We could leave AGL Cell right here and then the int androids. I like this. Yeah, sure. And then we could let Android 16 float for now. Because the thing about Android 16 is we don't really want to put him in too many positions where he could get us killed. Especially because the last phase against BoJack is tech, right? So against tech BoJack, we're going to be looking really, really good. Because the way 16 works, remember I said he gets damage reduction activated against guard, right? So, like, against a tech enemy, this int 16, like, it's literally a 0% chance he takes any damage at all, right? Alright, we're going pretty slow here. I guess this is fine. Slower the better against BoJack, I suppose, because now at least we'll have both cells will be perfect by the time we get to him, right? So that'll be really good. Okay, we could put LR Physical Cell in slot 1 right here. See the damage he does right here. Linked up to second form Cell. We've got those links. No Gentleman, Ultimate Life Form, or Legendary Power. He's at 190k defense right there. Certainly not the craziest, but, I mean, you know, he's getting an extra 60% when he supers, and then another 60% from his 18-key super. So the damage certainly does add up. 5.88. Yeah, I do like this Cell. I do feel pretty comfortable with him in a lot of these stages. Not bad. Yeah, he's looking good. They did a good job with this guy's EZA. To me, it doesn't seem like they did that much, but it's like, remember that this LR Physical Cell before his EZA, he still had attack and defense at the start of turn, and he had, you know, the powerful links that were giving him a lot of power. I think they did handle this in a good fashion. All right, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I'm going to predict that BoJack is going to super attack in the final slot, I think. If BoJack supers in slot 2, I think we instantly die. That's 10 million right there? Okay. Sure. Okay, now 10 million again. Fair. Yeah, AGL Cell. This is the thing, like, you know, with other cells, if Cell is really the villain of the movie, and they drop a movie Cell, like, dude, it's gonna get really nasty on this Android team. Alright, don't super attack, please. Thank you. We're fine. 19 and 20 will not get one shot by BoJack's super attack, although they certainly would take quite a bit of damage, I think. Okay, yeah, we're looking no super attack at all from Cell. Alright, sure. I think we have a pretty good chance of getting a W right here. All right, let's see how this is gonna go. Ooh, yeah, dude, this is so. See, this is it. This is the power of this Cell EZA. Is we could rock this as a rotation now. Are you kidding me? Look at Perfect Cell 361k with everything he gets when he super attacks. Is this Cell full level 10 links? He is. Beautiful. GG, bitch. I do have to super attack with 16, so yeah, let's do that. All right, I would love to see BoJack super attack. So this is no support. Was that like a 6.5 million attack set? No support. All right, let's see. Oh, we have what? Everything active except for legendary power on this turn, I think. Super. Yes. Okay, how much is this gonna do? Anything under like 150 is really good. Nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you took 100k right there. I feel like there's probably some people who would say that's not that impressive. But, like, in my experience, Tech God Goku and Tech Ultimate Gohan are taking 100k from this BoJack as well. BoJack hits that hard. That he's, like, a unit that has 77% damage reduction is taking 100k from this int BoJack super attacks. So, LR Physical Cell, 16, you were not guarding, were you? Oh, dude, this is a little bit... This is a little risky. I'm gonna be a risk taker right here, and we're gonna do this. I really probably should... This was a scary turn no matter what. I guess... Well, I mean, with hindsight now, putting the tech androids in slot 1 would have been good. They might have taken a bit of damage, but... Oh, okay. But Cell can clutch it out for us. He might need to super a third time to kill BoJack on this turn. No, I think we're good. Dude, if BoJack supers right here... Oh. He finished him. Okay. Phew. Woo, boy. Alright, what do we got? What's going on here? What do you guys think? So he locked and sealed. Listen, I promise. Do you guys believe me when I tell you that BoJack is supering in slot 2? Please tell me you guys believe me. I promise. I know he's supering in slot 2. I am gonna use a Dende so that Cell can super attack, because I would like to see Cell tank BoJack super attack, but I am certain that BoJack is supering in slot 2 right here. So I use the Dende, which is gonna go ahead and give us I could change Cell's position or super attack with him now. Yep. He's supering in slot 2. The game knows what it's doing, right? It doesn't just go, oh, oops, I locked that unit, and oops, I'm super in there. It's like, no, get cocked. That's what the game is saying. I think we will live. Remember that 19 and 20 are going to heal up a little bit right here, and then they're going to take double-digit damage from BoJack's normal attacks after this, right? BoJack hits very hard, by the way. All right, good damage right there. They didn't double super for the double heal. And then, all right, yep. Well, yeah, we're going to see. I knew it. We're going to see Cell. Cell, how do you do against BoJack's super attack? BoJack hits around 1 million damage, I think. BoJack is around 1 million, I think. Let me double check. Okay, double digits right there. No super. Oh, okay. I swore he was super in right there. Let me see. Yeah, what is BoJack's attack right here? BoJack does 975,000 on his super attack. If HEL Cell triple supered here, I think he would live. I do. Does he live? He only double super. We might be dead because he only double supered. No, wow. God, Cell. Yeah, HEL Cell that's crazy. That is so stupid. Like, that's a modern unit, right? Like, dude, Cell can be very impressive. He just ate that. Type disadvantage. Num from BoJack. Was that? He double supered, right? Type disadvantage from BoJack! Dude, BoJack. I know some people out there don't realize yet how tough BoJack is. God damn, AGL Cell. This is why, like, you know, I saw a physical LR Cell EZA in the news, and I said, yes, sir! Let's go! It's because of this right here. Like, now AGL Cell is at full power, right? Like, okay, so AGL Cell tanked BoJack's super attack type disadvantage, right? Remember that physical Cell had a huge, like factor in that. Like we were able to do that and live because of Cell having all these links activated with AGL Cell. So that was just perfect. Absolutely perfect. I could win by using the Android's Ghost Usher right here. I could win. But I'm not going to do that because again, the point of the video here is not to win, but to see how powerful LR Physical Cell is, how he does. Oh, perfect. Nice. This is a less than great turn. We only have Fierce Battle active right here. So, I mean, if we eat a super attack from BoJack again in slot 3... BoJack is such an annoying little prick with how often he super attacks in slot 3, by the way. Like, come on. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, looks like he's... When these Red Zone bosses do this, where it's like, just turn after turn after turn, they're supering in slot 3, that's very bad. Alright, let me see how we do right here. If we do get obliterated by BoJack, I mean, keep in mind, we've got none of Cell's, like, big bad bosses, gentlemen, all that shit is not up right now. Still double digits without all of it? I don't think we'd live a super without it all, but... Wow, okay. Yeah, these cells, holy shit. Okay. I have another Dende, yep, let's do that. Not even giving him a chance for this nonsense, no sir. We'll do this right here. That does not give me a super attack, it's fine. Alright, well, let me know what you guys think of LR Physical Cell, but I feel like this BoJack run made LR Physical Cell look really good. The huge buff that AGL Cell has gotten just by LR Physical Cell being around, I think is really meaningful. Physical Cell is tanking well. He's doing good damage. I mean, as you guys can see, like, he fits in really well. He looks good. So, I mean, this is... BoJack is one of the hardest fights in the game. It's just like... This is... Well, I say that, but it's probably the third hardest fight in the game. I don't know if we would live a super attack this time without all of our links active and stuff like that. Okay, we're looking good. We got a really good chance of at least 2 super attacks right here. If either is a crit, we're good. Okay. I think we're done. Yep, so there's Cell. Perfect Cell's a bad, bad boy. And then we got out of here our boy Physical LR Cell as well. Nice. I'm feeling pretty good about that run. That does feel good. That does feel good. Physical Cell look good. AGL Cell look good. The androids, man. This team is vicious. And it's just crazy that they're about to get buffed again. Right? Androids are getting buffed again when the movie comes out. So, whew. Alright, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about Physical LR Cell, this android team. Damn. Alright, this is the Deadly Cell games. Cell Perfect Form and Cell Junior. His leader skill is Extreme Physical Type Key 4 and 120% of stats, and then Super Physical Key 3 and 90% of stats. His super attack, his 12 key super, is the Energy Field, which does colossal damage to all enemies and then recovers 12% HP. His 18 key super attack is the Violence Disaster, which greatly raises attack for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage to the enemy. Very unfortunate that Cell charges up and fires out a ridiculous Kamehameha in that super attack, but it's not. You know, he's not on Kamehameha. The unit doesn't have the link. It doesn't count it as... It's just very stupid. But yeah, Violence Disaster, greatly raised attack for 1 turn, mega colossal damage to the enemy. If I would say anything for this Cell, I feel like maybe they could have had him get like 30% defense on 12 key, and I mean, he might as well just greatly raise attack and defense on 18 key and then 30% defense on 12 key. Those are really the only things I would say need to be added to this unit, I think, to make them solid. But I mean, you guys saw, like, he looks good. The Cell is pretty powerful, I think. His passive skill Perfect Form Nightmare gives him 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets another 60% attack on super attack. He gets another 60% defense when doing an 18 key super, and 3 key if facing only one enemy. And then he gets 1 key and 30% attack per enemy that you fight. I do think, like, if you're not, you know, activating a lot of his links, like Gentleman and Ultimate Lifeform and stuff like that, this cell definitely can struggle for key, right? But if you have him linked up with another perfect cell, you're not going to have any key issues at all, because Gentleman, Ultimate Lifeform, Shocking Speed are all 2 key links, or are all 2 key, like, you know, right, as far as links go. So, his link set: Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Ultimate Lifeform, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. 12 key multiplier, 150%, 24 key multiplier, 200%. In terms of EZAs, I think there is the Int LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That's like the big one, right? But that's pretty much it, where this cell is going to help you get lots of Zenny from getting far in EZAs. And then finally, our boy Cell is on a couple of category teams here. He, of course, is on the Android category team, which is just so disgusting now. After the constant Dokkan Fest and EZAs and stuff that this category has gotten, it's just so crazy at this point. Then Cell's also on Transformation Boost. I am really, really looking forward to what Transformation Boost is going to look like, man. This is going to be a crazy team. Then Cell is also down here on the Time Traveler category team, where he certainly would be a huge, impactful option. Then Cell is over here on the Join Forces category. Another one that I'm really excited to get like a 200% leader skill will be interesting. Then Cell is also on Artificial Lifeform. This Artificial Lifeform team needs like a really powerful leader. This is another one. I could see like Artificial Lifeform 170, and then, I don't know, maybe like something else 170, and then Transformation Boost being the 200% or something like that. That would be a powerful leader skill for sure. Then Cell's also on the Android/Cell Saga team. And then finally, Cell is on Worldwide Chaos. Definitely a bizarre team that needs a lot of work, a lot of help for sure. So let me know what you guys think of LR Physical Cell's EZA. He seems very, very impressive to me. I think this is a very good EZA. I don't know if I would call him the best yellow coin EZA, but I certainly would say he right now is probably gonna have the biggest impact. You could run him up and down in all these red zone stages with a lot of other characters. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.